Morning, everybody. How's everybody doing out there in YouTube land? Hope everybody's doing well. I'm doing well. She's doing well. The lights are actually working. Oh, there it is. Hi. Go. Too early. Lost my train of thought there. Anyways, welcome to the live stream. It's Sunday morning. Sunday morning for me. It's about 10 o'clock here. I'm going to run this till about noon when Joshua Bardwell usually starts his live stream and see what fun goes on over there. Lots of news. DJI V2. V1s. DJI FPV V2s. DJI V2s. DJI V2 are out. I don't know why it always sounds like I'm saying DJI FPV V2 are out. Really not much you can do with it unless you buy the Avata drone. The promise of being backwards compatible with older air units, Vistas, Lynx, whatever you want to call them. Nope, not so much. Not so much. Otherwise, I would have ordered a set and spent a lot of my hard-earned money. But there is a hope, and you know how DJI is. We never know what we're gonna get with those guys. Goggles are going for $569 nice dollars right now for just the goggles. And in big, bold ass red letters right here. Damn it, OBS. Why are you switching my screens? Why do you do this to me? Every weekend, you would think I'd get used to this and actually start changing them. Look at this right here. Big, bold red letters. DJI Goggles 2 are not backwards compatible with the existing DJI Air units or Vista systems. Now, there is a hope. All right, guys, I'm going to scroll through these to try to fix them. Yeah, that screen's wrong. Why would it be right? And then this one is wrong as well. Boom, there we go. All right, folks. Yeah, unfortunately, without the backwards compatibility, it's a big old hard no for me. The videos I've seen of the Avata drone, that thing is pretty darn impressive. Just like the DJI FPV drone was very impressive with the first system, this is also very impressive of a little drone. The thing that really got me was the I saw a video that Paul Nurkle had put out, Nurk FPV. The penetration of this new FPV system was so much better than the old one. Granted, I don't know how many milliwatts either one was transmitting at, and there's a lot of variables that we just don't know. But he sure got a lot farther with a much clearer image, much longer than the original DJI system. Not the original, because this is like the fourth digital FPV system that DJI has put out. If you guys don't remember, the goggles RE, and then the V1, V2 now. So, unfortunately, not going to jump on that one until it is backwards compatible. The new air units, the speculation of those suckers are going to be awfully expensive because it's basically like having a DJI HD camera and gimbal. Or I don't know if it's got a gimbal, but it all kind of mounted in one. But that's all speculation. Anyways, good morning, everybody. Over to the chat. Morton Upshot, first one in the live stream. Thank you for the 360, or love the 360 footage. I used the YouTube. I don't know. There's some new option I put in there. I just clicked one of my old videos. That 360 video, if you guys happen to have seen it, I really wish I still had the DVR of it just to show you how much of an absolute nothing flight that was. I literally just did a couple loops around the backyard and landed, and it was a nothing flight. But with that 360 footage, you're able to make something out of nothing. It's pretty cool. Brandon Baked Beans, good morning, my friend. Thank you for offering up some time to help me tune up this guy here, the Cola 6. Really liking this drone, but it is probably, it does all the things wrong for frame resonance. It has a big floppy GoPro on the labia mount there. It has a big old flappy DJI antenna has floppy props. It has foldy arms. It's doing all the things wrong. So that should be an interesting one to try to tune out. It doesn't fly bad out of the box with the Betaflight. The Betaflight, I don't remember what version it was. It was like, what version was on that thing? It was whatever the last Betaflight version was, 4.2.9, I think it had on it. I put 4.3 on it with the DJI mod. So you can get your warnings and all that stuff in the OSD. So just trying to tune it for Betaflight 4.3, see what I can get out of it. It flew all right, but only if you had it loaded up with the GoPro and everything with the stock tune. Bort, good morning. How you doing? Ryan, good morning, my friend. Rick Zapata, Rick Z FPV, thank you so much for coming out today. Try to make it over to your live stream Discord thing this afternoon for 3D printing. Scott Abramix, Abramacek, sorry, that's right. What's up, man? Paul McDonald, good morning. Mike Bourbon, as always. Athix, good morning, yo. Free range chicken, nice to see you out this morning. YouTube did the old jumpy scrolly thing. Awesome, thank you so much for that. Mike Bourbon says lost a multicolor print, 1 of 4 pieces, set for a Bandolero build. Super annoying. If you can't hear that little in the background when I stop talking, that's actually the cooling fan from my Voron, my part cooling fan. It is loud, and it's just a high-pitched squeal. Not because there's anything wrong with it, it's just kind of the way the ducts are shaped makes it really loud. Sorry, if it gets annoying, guys, let me know, because there's nothing I can do about it right now. I don't want to stop the print. Bobby Bags, good morning. Tony Hernandez, how you doing? Andy Taylor, good morning. Flush FPV. Bobby Bags, what do? I want the goggles too, but I'm pissed at DJI. Don't buy them. If you've got stuff you're flying with right now, like if you're flying you know, these guys, just keep flying them. Don't worry about it. Wait till they figure their collective out. We just don't need to do it. Mike Bergman, DJI is dead to me. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not dead. If they make them backwards compatible, I'll buy a pair. The second I hear they're backwards compatible, boom, buying them instantly. Everything about the goggles, I love. I love the folding antennas. I love the screens. I love the focus adjustment. I love the size, the shape, the battery input. Yeah, that kind of sucks. I'm sure there'll be a DJI V2 that'll take 6S, right? The video in, the video out. It's all good stuff. I don't know if I like the whole touch panel BS, but whatever. Yeah. Yeah, carbon glass, man. Yeah, if they make it backwards compatible, I will be on them right now. DJI is famous for head in the sand. Absolutely. You know why? Because they can do whatever they want. They are the giant in the room, and you if you don't like it. I'm still formulating my anger email to them. And who's going to read it? North 49 RC, good morning. How are you doing? Flush FPV, just waiting for the new bot frame to come out. And I'm switching. Switching from what? Flush FPV. Don't believe they'll be compatible with Vistas. I think it'll be compatible with a 5-inch DJI FPV drone after firmware update. They push out. Yeah, I can see them. I can see them making it compatible with the last model FPV DJI drone. It doesn't make a whole lot of marketing sense at one hand to make it backwards compatible with existing air units and Vistas, and on the other hand, it doesn't make a lot of marketing sense not to, because that will probably keep a lot of people from buying them, especially once we see what the total price is for the new air units, because I got a feeling they're going to be kind of spicy expensive. Labia mount. That's what it's called, man. That's what everybody calls it. Bobby Bag says I'm a V1 owner and there's absolutely no hope for me. That's why I asked what I should do. Stick with the V1s, man. Rock the V1s. Just keep using them, man. There ain't nothing broken with it. It works just fine. It's up to the point where air units and vistas start getting scarce, but those things seem to run forever. I have seen very few that are damaged other than just like actual physical damage, like smashing the crap out of them. Yeah, I don't even know so the DJI Goggles 2. It's stupid naming. Stupid naming. Toki FPV, you gonna show us how to do the hack? I'm gonna try to. So yeah, you guys check the title of the live stream. I'm gonna do the WTF FPV OS hack to my it's my V2s, my V1 goggles. I've never done it. I've done very little research into it. We're gonna do it. We'll see what happens. You know? A brum check. A brum check. Okay. Yeah, Brandon Baked Beans, just keep flying. And Kitty run cam link, Falcon cameras, 120 frames per second. I'm happy with my flying setup as it is. Zorro, ELRS, DJI V2, or HD0 if I'm flying my race quads. I'll be honest, probably the first goggle I'll buy next is the HD0 goggle. I am waiting for those to come out. I will probably jump on that bandwagon before the Goggles 2, unless they become backwards compatible. Does the Falcon Cam work with the Vista or the Nebula Pro with the Link? Great question. I don't know. I would assume it would, because the interface and the firmware for the unit is exactly the same. So I would assume it would work, but I don't know for sure. Crane operator, nice. If the email numbers are high enough, then PR will. Well, I mean, how many people complain about not having a actual OSD in the damn goggles, like the Betaflight MSP OF. Cool. Start over. How many people complain about not having the Betaflight MSP OSD in the goggles? Clearly, they really cared about that. V1s are great. Yep. The only thing I don't like about them is the it doesn't take 6S, but whatever. I bought the V2s. I bought a second set through FPVExchange.com. Nevin, awesome dude, really hooked me up to do a flight demonstration stuff for a local college I do every year. I did it 1 year on analog, and I buddy boxed wirelessly with two FrSky X9 lights. Awesome setup, by the way. And they were like, the video really sucks, and it was a real turn off. The next year I did it with DJI, and it was like, oh, this is awesome. I want to do this. Of course, none of them ever did it. But you know how it goes. Where are we at? All right. I wish I had some stock V1 antennas. Brandon Baked Beans, hit me up. DM me. I'll get you a set. I got a bunch. Is a change.org petition? Oh, man. That's funny. Here we go. Let's look at this guy. Change.org. Org. Sure, why not? Let's do. There. Signed. There we go. It's done. Not that that's going to do anything, but hey, at least I can say I did. I wonder, I bet you more people comment about this than they commented on the NPRM. Wrong Way FPV says he's got his hands on Van Hover's new freestyle frame. Comes out in September. It's got a pretty unique feature that locks the arms in. There's a lot of frames that lock arms in, and I honestly haven't seen a whole lot of uniqueness in frames lately. I think the last like really truly unique frame, besides like the 360 camera frames, is probably the 533 Tiny Trainer. But I'm a sucker for strange frames, interesting frames. Toki FPV says, I'm looking forward to this. Yeah, sticking around. All right, cool, man. We'll get to it in a minute here. We're just going to handle some business. Want to put a plug out there for my buddy Brent over at Ruby Moon Coffee, supplying some power for this live stream. RubyMoonCoffee.com. Use the coupon code TweetFPV and get $1.50 off each item. He makes some awesome coffee. Local dude. I work with him. Great guy. Also, just a reminder, till remote ID is dead, or FPV is dead by the FAA and remote ID. 19 days for manufacturers and 396 for the rest of us until something changes. And last but not least, like I said the last couple weeks, I was going to do a random grip weekend, tweetfpv.com. $5 grips. I pick them, you stick them. Get yourself a set of $5 grips. Go to tweetfpv.com, select the option for rando on the radio of your choice, and I'm just going to reach into my bag of grips and throw in an envelope and mail it to you. Super cheap, a little bit of a surprise. I have a lot of different patterns, colors, and things like that I don't even advertise on my website. And I'm not going to lie, guys, this is just my way of blowing through a bunch of stock of stuff that I just don't feel like listing or colors I don't want to carry anymore. Same with patterns. Like, I got a lot of weird pattern grip material for like custom one-off orders. Someone will pay for a whole sheet. I'll cut a grip out of it, and now I've got, 9/10 of a sheet left that's just sitting there collecting dust and space in my workbench out in the garage. So, once again, tweetfpv.com. Get them rando grips. Still working on the FPV garage sale. Let me get you an idea of what we're doing here. I'll post that picture up there in just 1 second to show you guys the kind of stuff that I've got sitting around that needs to go. Deep discounts. Move it along. Come on, computer, move faster. Do stuff. Trying to get my daughter back into flying. She wanted to fly, so I started going through all my radios and picked one that fits her little hands. And threw up on the DRL sim. They have a really good tutorial. It's like a 9-step tutorial on how to fly. And she's kind of getting the hang of it. It's not bad. It's not a bad way to learn. She's not going to listen to me if I tell her how to fly, so I'll let the computer tell her. The only thing she listens to is the phone, the internet, the computer, and Google. That's about it. And here is the mess of stuff that I'm looking to get rid of. Obviously not that right there. She's here to stay. But I've got tons of radios. So I got a T-Pro, the DJI remote, Commando. I got a Beta FPV radio. I got the TX12, the Mark 1, Mark 2. I'm probably going to keep that one. Bunch of the ISDT plugs, flight controllers, ESCs, VTXs. I got a quad that I need to gut and sell. Just a big box of props, chargers, boards, receivers, you name it. And then got a big box of motors over there. And there's more and more stuff. The more I dig around in the shop, the more things I'm finding that I just need to move along. But I'll let you guys know when that happens. Buy the bags, yeah, the HG0 goggles, definitely a purchase. Yeah, what they claim they logged it at 3 milliseconds glass to glass, which is freaking nuts. I'm all in with HD0 for racing. Freestyle, micros, no. If I'm flying a micro, I want the maximum performance I can get out of it, and HD0 is just not there. It's still too heavy. And same thing for freestyle. I'm just not impressed with that 1 watt VTX. If they can bring the form factor down, maybe. But with DJI, for freestyle, I have no desire for anything other than DJI for freestyle. It's just been perfect for me. But Mike Bergman says, I'm all in with HD0, but at any point in time, if the Goggles V2 become backwards compatible, it's a buy now. Yeah, exactly. That's right where I'm at. I will be pounding the hell out of this button right here. And then also, using my 10% off coupon. I've always wondered if I use my affiliate link to buy something for myself, if I get a discount. But if you want to get yourself a set of the new DJI V2 goggles, I would greatly appreciate if you use that affiliate link down there at tweetfv.com. Or this one right here. Because sharing is caring, right? Right, guys? I would greatly appreciate it. HD0 less than 4 milliseconds glass. Yeah, I know. HD0 is looking better and better. It really is. There's still a ways for it to go. As far as the image quality goes, it's not really going to get any better, I don't think. Maybe the transmission clarity with better, cleaner components. But that VTX is too big, that 1 watt guy. Way too big. I don't know how to pronounce your name. It says, hello. Quick advice on full throttle vibrations. New build 2306, 1950 kV and 6S racing quad, Betaflight 4.3. Vibrations. What kind of vibrations? Real fast vibrations, real slow ones. First thing I'd say is go back, look at your build. Make sure everything's tight. Make sure you don't have anything touching the flight controller. Make sure your flight controller is soft mounted on gummies and not bolted down too tight. Already at 2,600 plus petitions. That's nice. Buybags CMW Mofo 2 locks arms in. Yeah, that locks arms in. There's a bunch of different ones that do, to be honest with you. Toki FPV says, I love my Toki FPV grips on my Tango. Oh, thank you, man. I'm glad you like them. FPV2 stocks you want. 396 days till I go full all-out status. If you don't have a ham license, you're probably just half outlaw status if you're in the US. Scott says, I ordered grips for the QX7. Awesome, man. Awesome. Love my tweet grips on my TX16S. I'm glad. I would say I get very few complaints, and the few complaints I do get are usually the glitter gets everywhere. It's like, well, no shit. You're going to have glurpies for like the first couple months of having them. They just shed, and then you get to a point where they just don't shed anymore. Like these glitter blue. I love this color. Literally nothing. But in the beginning, yeah, there was blue glitter everywhere. They do shed for the first little bit. I probably should put that in the website. Just saying, like, hey, they're gonna shed for a little while. So, Brandon says, just FYI, I'm using a pirate ship now to move small drone things to and from out of town friends. It's $3.50 to pack yourself. You skip the line at the post office. Yeah, I've been using stamps.com for a very long time. I would use pirate ship, but the only difference was that stamps.com allows me to print first class postage, like on a stamp on an envelope, which is yeah. Text instruction store, yeah, she'd have to like want to read. That's the other issue. Like, there's lots of games she wants to play, but if she has to read, she's just like, nope, I'm out. Lazy. Got Vista units? No, I don't. What FCs you got there? I've got like a Hack RC and a couple other ones. No, no single ESCs. I don't have any single ESCs. MDK 420, if the FAA did not pass the new remote ID law, it would not be as big of a deal to make old air units work with their new system, but I don't see how they can make this new cam setup for fit on sub 250. You know, and there's no word that they're actually going to make the new air units remote ID compatible. That's just a guess. What's the power on the ELS TX12 Mark II? It is 250 milliwatts. 250 milliwatts. And it does come with the Hall effect gimbals that came in the Radiomaster Zorro. This one, I stuck my old Zorro gimbals in this guy here. So they have Halls. Bitterroot, how you doing this morning? Glad you can make it out here. Brandon Baked Beans, flying HD is like using a bidet. It's hard to go back to old school. You are so right. Need to fix a name. The name is terrible. You're right. Just do a dual PCB 2020 for the 1 watt to HE0, much like this. Yeah, that would be a good choice. As an adult, if you're not aware, that glitter, yeah. Test your marriage. Glitter is a quantum material that goes everywhere. Not as much as anti-seize. I swear to God, you get one pinhead-sized drop on your finger and it is on everything. Anti-seize is like the herpes in the mechanic world, besides rust and everything else I deal with living in the north, when I lived in the north. But yeah, now you have the glitter grips, so you can be like, it's from the grips. He said they can be backwards compatible, but he didn't say what they could be back. He did hint about that, but he didn't say what it would be backwards compatible with. I do agree with whoever said it before that it'll probably be backwards compatible with the V1 drone. And here's Lucy coming to say hi. Okay, go away. Go away. Hey, how close is BMO blue to the same Scene Smart blue color? It's not at all. BMO blue is like BMO from Adventure Time. And that's why it's called BMO blue. Cool, yeah, just don't load that. Why would you? Why would I click on the picture and you bring me to a smaller picture? But yeah, it's about that color, BMO blue. Yeah, the super fine glitter is terrible. Okay, and let's get some other housekeeping things out of the way. Right here, we're going to post the light list. These are all user-controllable lights in the background. Obviously, that big thing right there is just a monitor. You can't control that. Just type @ in the color you want. It'll change the lights. Also, go to tweetfv.com if you want to get yourself a set of FPV radio grips. Got the TX12, and I've got the TX12 Mark II grips now. Did something a little bit different with these guys. I made them wrap around the back handles here, and if you want to get those $5 Rando grips, select Rando, and we'll get you the $5 ones out there. If you have your heart set on a certain color, don't do that. You might not be happy. And if you'd like to show me your support, you click here, and you can shop from any of these affiliated vendors. Subscribe to YouTube. Or if you want to support me the best way you possibly can, go up here, patreon.com, support me over there. And with that, it gives you early entry to the monthly giveaway. This month is the Darwin FPV Baby 8 Pro. $5 and up, $5 a month. That ain't much. Gets you entered. Well, it doesn't enter you, but it gives you the entry link. And then it goes live for everybody else when I start the live stream for the giveaway. So it's an easy way to make sure that you get in there without having to be present. Let's see how many people I got entered in this guy right now. It'll be next Saturday. Crap, it won't be next Saturday because I'll be out of town. I'm gonna have to change that. So there's 24 people entered right now for the Darwin FPV Baby 8 Pro, if you want to get yourself one of those. I usually give away a quad every month. Maybe new, maybe used, maybe full size, maybe 5-inch. I have no idea. Apparently my internet is dying right now because I've got people everywhere for some reason, streaming constantly from my house. My internet can't support 3 people. All right. So let's go to what we all came here for. Hang on one second, guys. Internet here sucks. Boy, it sucks. Oh, and they changed my provider to a new internet service. Guess what? It still sucks. We're back. All right. Looks like I just needed to reset OBS. OBS has been acting weird lately, but there's also 3 people streaming, 2 people trying to stream like 4K shit all the time. All right. Okay, back to what we were doing. We were gonna go ahead and flash the WTF OSD project to my V1 goggles here. I'm gonna go to FPV WTF. Let's actually switch these screens around here so I can look at this. Let's do that. To do this. All right, here we go. So FPV WTF project. Link is in the video description or right there. If you want to do this, we're going to do this. If the stream goes to poop again, let me know. We'll go to WTF OS, and here is all the stuff about it. WTF configurator officially supports rooting on firmware version 01000606. It's compatible with the Air Unit Lite, aka the Catic Vista and Runcam Link, DJI FPV Goggles V1, and DJI FPV Goggles V2, not to be confused with the DJI FPV V2 goggles, because words matter. The V2 goggles, you must have this from DIY, card my root. Following that, FPV drone, don't care, don't have the FPV drone. Setup and usage, use a configurator to root your device, install WTF OS, and manage any projects. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I am going to actually make sure I have, well, I'm going to see what version of the DJI firmware I have on my goggle, just because I want to make sure I know what's being changed. All right. Now, in the past, my computer's done weird things when I've flashed things over USB while streaming on OBS or while recording on OBS, so we'll see what happens here. Goggles are on and plugged in. Let's see if I can add another source here. Add video capture device, A5600, 5100 bench. Here we go. Here we go. There it is. And transform. Rotate 180. There we go. There's the goggles. After that. I'm going to get another USB cable because this one is acting kind of weird. Oh, I love USB devices. It was so super reliable. All right. Connected. Here we go. Let's see. It is always something, I swear. It's always something. Always something. All right. Goggles. Firmware. All right. I'm on the current firmware. Quit. Yes. Quit. All right. I'm going to go over here and use the configurator to root my device. Click on configurator. And safety measures. When the WTF is started, the system partition is overwritten with a writable copy. The partition is kept in black box WTF system.img. If you hold the bind button down during the boot, WTF setup process will be skipped and ADB will be enabled, allowing for wiping of FPV WTF OS or diagnostics. If the WTF OS detects any fatal issues, it will likewise attempt to boot up without any modifications and ADB enabled. Okay, cool. Goggles connected. And connected device. Cool, compatible devices, awesome. All right, gotta click root. If you're rooting it, and so just a heads up, guys, I have not done this before, so we're all learning as we go. All right, so mistake I was making, you gotta hit root first. If you are rooting an air unit, especially the air unit CAG facility, make sure that it's actively cooled, power fan. Okay, we don't have to worry about that. We're doing the goggles. Make sure the device is powered on, the reliable power source, which it is. Only have one device connected, paired. All right, do not power off during rooting. Proceed at your own risk. There we go, guys. And connect. See what happens. I'm not really sure what's supposed to happen. All right, found it. Success. Rebooting. Step 1, success. Step 2, Step 3, profit, right? Step 2, success. How many steps are there? It'd be nice if they said that. Or had like a progress bar, something like that. Alright, let's go look at the chat here while this is doing its thing. You guys are talking about some troubleshooting stuff. If you want to get my attention, type at tweetfpv or hit that super chat button at the bottom. It's a good way to get my attention. And if you got any questions, I'll definitely answer them. A lot of comments about the crappy stream quality because my internet sucks. No, you do not need the telemetry wire if you want to do a bidirectional D-shot. It's been interesting because I've got like 500 USB things connected to my computer. Oh, look at that. All done. Your device has been successfully rooted. Home. All right, connect to device. There's the rooted goggles. Gonna connect. All right. So we are connected to the goggles that have been rooted. You should install WTFOS now. This is required for adding new packages and service management. All right, we'll install WTFOS right now. Warning, it's in a beta state. I'm fine with that. Things might not work as expected. Proceed at your own risk. I'm cool with that as well. Install WTFOS. I have not cycled power on the goggles yet. Just finding things, remounting. I'm sure, I mean, obviously you gotta be connected to the internet while you're doing this. While that's doing its thing, we'll go take a look at the chat here. Robbie, how you doing this morning? Hope you're getting a chance to go out and fly on your beautiful Sunday. Carbon Glass Man FPV says, I always assumed if an ESC was BLA32, it would do bidirectional D-shot. No, it has to have a new... There's some older versions of BLA32 that did not. It still had telemetry because it has a telemetry wire, but that's not the same as bidirectional D-shot. Toki says, I'm scared for you. I'm a little concerned, you know. It sounds like there are ways to recover from this if the flash does go sideways. Whereas I think when this originally started, there wasn't. I'm unsure what that just said before it. I wonder if my flash just crapped out. All right. So looks like that's finished. It didn't really give me any confirmed finish. So, but the package manager has popped up here. Manage services. It should be automatically started once the device is powered up. Let's go to package manager. See what we got here. Auto start recording. Automatically starts recording whenever a link with air unit is present. Bitrate boost. We can do 30 and 60 megabits per second. That's really cool. Let's see what else we got here. I don't know what that is. Sounds like a service. We don't want to remove that. It does have live audio from the air unit. I have read there's an issue if you have this enabled and you connect to a Vista, the system kind of crashes because it doesn't have a microphone. So I'm going to leave that off. I don't fly with audio anyways. Fan control. Service to control the fan on the goggles, even when DJI process is not running. That's awesome. That's already installed there. Draw a DJI goggle LED display. Oh, that's interesting. That's probably for the visor DJI goggle thing. Or maybe it's for the side. Interesting. No, it's probably for the LEDs on the side. MSP OSD service for DJI FPV. That is the big one I want right here. Is the OSD service. DJI debug. That's another cool one. Configure out LD preload injector for DJI. I don't know what that is. That's already installed. Package CLI tool for interacting with package configurations. I'm not planning on doing anything CLI related, but certainly an option there. Mike Berger says audio, like onboard audio. Yes, from the Vista that has a microphone in it, and you can get audio out on these goggles now. Pretty cool. But again, this is beta, and it is a little flaky going between the air units and the Vista from what I'm reading. But this is the big one I want, the MSP OSD service, so we're gonna install that guy. Not really sure how it... Oh, here we go. Fetching packages, downloading data. Vista has a microphone. Yes, it does. It records audio to the onboard DVR if you've ever tried it. All right, looks like that's installed. That's really the only one I want. Maybe the bitrate boost. Yeah. All right, we'll do that. DJI sucks so much at customer satisfaction. Yeah, they don't have to. They give... They're like German auto manufacturers. We give you the honor of using our product. Auto start recording whatever the link with air unit is present. I don't... Nah, I'm not worried about that one. Let's go back home. Startup. Let's see what startup says. Bitrate boost is start of fan control. Sure. We'll enable fan control. And home. CLI, WTF support, about WTF. Okay. So, looks like the goggles are pretty much set. Toki says, let's see if it works. I believe I also have to flash this to the air unit as well. But I have a quad here. I don't know if it's paired with these goggles. We'll see what happens. I need to go grab the battery for it. BRB. Okay, I'm back. Wrong screen. I forgot we switched sides here. All right. So it says OSD waiting. This is the one thing I'm like really excited about is this stupid OSD. Where is my smoke stopper? Smoke stopper. All right. I know both. There's a couple other large FPV YouTubers that said they want to do this, but they were asked not to. Nobody asked me shit, so they also don't know about me. So that's okay. There might be a big reason why they don't want to show this. Maybe the actual, like, mainstream release is coming, but till then, I'm just setting up a fan on my desk for the cooling the Vista. Goggles are on. Let's go ahead and power up the quad. I think this one's bound to these goggles. It might not be. I may need to do it. Ah, damn it. This one's actually got a buzzer on it. Set up. Are you bound to this controller? Please be bound to this one. it's always something. I'm gonna grab a different quad. I didn't want to flash this to my main quad, but I guess we're doing that. Now I know this isn't bound to these goggles, these are bound to my V2s, so let's start that bind process here. Alright. Alright, they're bound. Okay, so nothing's changed in the OSD here, or in the goggles. I believe I do need to flash. Can you focus on that? I don't know if you can. Probably not. I'm pretty sure I do need to also flash the Vista. So we're going to move on to that. All right. So, connect to the Vista. I definitely absolutely have to have cooling on this thing, otherwise bad stuff will happen. And we're gonna need to root. Sorry, I haven't been paying too much attention to the chat. Rooting a air unit, especially if active cooling. All right, we're gonna root and connect. All right, back to the chat. You want onboard audio? Go buy our FPV racer. Yeah, right. I heard it looks unreal on 60 megabits. I can't imagine it looking that much different. All right. Buy bags. I'm glad you're showing us. Yeah, no problem, man. Do you lose DVR function for this hack? I don't believe you do. Athix says, I'll be right back. Internet's about to go out. Oh, sorry, man. Buy bags, full battery. Yeah, it's a full battery. I didn't plan on doing this with a 4S LiPo, but that's what I got. And this one's not connected to my controller for some reason. Too many quads, too many different controllers. Hence the garage sale. I got to get rid of some of this stuff. Just too much stuff laying around. Do you need to use Betaflight to add more OSD elements? You probably do. I think I probably have more OSD elements already enabled than what comes on the custom OSD, but we'll see. Either way, at the bottom corner it still said waiting for OSD, so I believe device went away, device came back. This is a real test of this thing because I probably have a dozen things connected to USB. Like, I am way overloading the USB controller on this computer. I do have other issues with other things that I'm trying to work. So I didn't check the firmware version. I know this was on 0606. That's why I didn't check. These goggles I've been playing with for a while, so success. Rebooting. Step 5. How many steps are there? I don't know if you guys can hear the connection, disconnection things. All right, device has been successfully rooted. Let's go back home. Go away. Connect to device. Air unit light. Reconnected. And install WTFOS. Right meow. And install. Oh. I'm excited. So excited for this. Hey guys, if you like what you're seeing, Click that thumbs up button. You got 18 likes. Not really sure what the f***'s wrong with you guys, but I'll verbally insult you. Not really. That's a Ciati thing. I'm just glad you're here. I'd be doing this whether you're here or not, but hey, if you wanna click on that like button, I'd appreciate it. Also, throw in a super chat. It's kind of nice. I don't usually ask for them. Oh wait, I do. Not necessary. I'd be doing this whether you're here or not. I'm just glad to bring you all along for the ride. And again, I did very little research on this. All I did was really looked at what the open issues were in GitHub for this whole thing. But you can see here, you can see what issues are open. So kind of look through this and get an idea of what things you might want to look out for. Still working here. Probably should have checked how many milliwatts that VTX was set up as. Oh well. And from what I understand is you can actually flash this back to as if it were stock DJI after the fact if you wanted to sell them or move them along. You're not stuck, which I think was one of the original things they said. This was a one-way ride, but that is no longer the case. This is amazing work by these guys. I'm definitely going through. I've already donated to these folks for working on the FPV Out project. I think it's done. Maybe not. All right, package manager. Here we go. A lot of connections and disconnections. I don't know if you guys can hear the doo-doo-doo, 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 doo-doo-doo. Fetching packages. Let's see. Don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. Draw DJI Goggle LED. We'll look at that another day. OSD. That's the one we want. Okay, you guys hear it. So, yeah, I don't know how many connections there were, but there was a few. There was a few. Alright, I think that's all I need here. Back to home. There is a CLI, so you can kind of deal with certain things there. Running? Okay. Let's disconnect. Powering back on. Power my goggles. Nothing yet. Still waiting for it to boot up. OSD waiting at the bottom right. Lights are flashing. OSD card. OSD waiting. What's going to happen here? Come on. 60 megabits per second. That was set to 1200 milliwatts. We're going to turn that down. So it still says OSD waiting. Not entirely sure what is up with that. Let's try to add element. Let's check, make sure we got some non-standard DJI elements in the OSD here. OSD. Let's there we go, there's one. Let's see what else we got. Artificial Horizon, that's a good one. So that guy on there. How about profile pin rate? There we go. Let's just throw some stuff in the middle there, just so we can, just for funsies. Saved. Okay. Go away, ding dong. All right. Let's see. Oh, there it is. I have. It doesn't mean anything to you. Well, you look ridiculous with those on, by the way. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's not. Is your pin rate profile, is that a standard DJI thing? Because I don't see everything. So that doesn't seem to be working. Why? What be my deal here? Let's go back to here. Setup usage. Package MSP OSD for full OSD. Let's see. Takes beta flight MSC canvas mode. ADP. Override. No, I don't have an SD card in these things. I don't think you need that, but just in case. All right. Beta flight that's supposed to be done using the following commands. Okay, so we have to set display port, device, MSP. Okay, so there's some beta flight stuff that we got to do. That's fine. Open up beta flight. There we go. Connect to beta flight. CLI. Let's see what's set at. Get OSD display port device is set to auto. We need to set that to MSP. So do set OSD underscore display device equals MSP. Enter, and then UART get Display. Display port. Score. MSP. Serial. And we're set up as 1 already. So that should be fine where it's at. Save. Save file. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Hit save. Okay. Let's see, what do I have it? I have it on UART 5, so that's UART 4. Okay, so we do need to change that. So set display. Hang on 1 second. All right, display port. MSP serial equals, I was on UART 5, so we're going to go with 4. That's just how it works. 1 is actually 0, so 5 is 4. Save. Oh, shit. There it is. Oh, hot diggity dog. Look at that. Oh, this is awesome. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, this is a big old fuck you to DJI. Let's see. I'm getting the full DJI OSD. Oh my goodness, there it is. Profile features, OSD, FC firmware, miscellaneous, and X. What's this so for? VTX. VTX not responding. Okay. Duh. Power failsafe. Oh man, it is all here. Every bit of it. This is absolutely incredible. Oh. Everything is there. Artificial horizon. Everything's working. I mean, my OSD is an absolute mess right now just because there's so many things in it. Oh. Junis and the guys over at the FPV-WTF project, you guys have absolutely outdone yourself. This is amazing. You are doing what they will not let you, what DJI will not let you do. Toki says, can you test LQ? I can test LQ. So let's do OSD. Let's turn on LQ link quality. All right, there's my link quality. Let's turn off artificial horizon. I don't want that crap on there. Artificial horizon. And we'll turn off PID and profile. Okay, so there's LQ. We'll put that guy right in the center. Is it updating live? Yes, it is, and it is working. What happens if I disable the DJI custom OSD? Custom OSD off. Alright, I lose the DJI OSD and then I get just the Betaflight OSD, which is awesome. The big issue I've always had with the Betaflight or the DJI OSD is they don't put a border around the letters. It's just a white number or letter with no border on it. They're very hard to see. This is just like in Betaflight. What if I change the font? What if I change the font? Default font. Let's do Betaflight font. Okay, well that didn't change, but whatever. I'm fine with that. Take what I can get. Take what I can get. Oh, I wish there was a better way I could show you guys this stuff, but it looks exactly like it looks here on the screen. This is freaking amazing. So Toki, yes, LQ does work. Let me shut my radio off and see if it changes, which it should. Yeah, I know it's still connected. And I have 7 by 100, and now I have 7 and 0. So, yep, and my RSSI bars are flashing at me as well. I've got everything battery less than full, on time. It is the real deal, the full Betaflight OSD. This is amazing. Plus 59.9 megabits. That's awesome. This is absolutely amazing. Super excited about this. We need some tissues, yeah. Drop master, yeah. Like I was saying, I think that the master's up too high. Does it only work with air unit, or do other VTX work? It works with the air units and, well, the Morton Upshot, I'm using it on a Vista right now. It works just fine on the Vista. It's supposed to work on a Vista as well. I haven't tried that. Someone's getting bored in the background there. Yeah, Toki doing it today. Again, guys, remember this is beta firmware. This thing may lock up on you mid stride. So act accordingly. Just make sure you read the notes, and also, since it is beta, if you have issues, report it back to these guys. Make a GitHub account. It's not that hard to use. It's not like you're doing pull requests and stuff like that. Reporting and just commenting and opening tickets, it's very easy to do. So make sure you follow through and do what you're supposed to do when you're messing with a beta project. But yeah, this is working perfect enough. Anyways, oh man, looking over at the chat here. My windows move around every time I switch, like move the windows on the computer. They move around. Let's see. Back to the chat here. Free range chicken. Check DVR, please. All right, I'll check the DVR. I've also heard that it does break the FPV out function, possibly, maybe, kind of, sort of. Not exactly sure. She came untied. It's saying low power mode, unable to record videos. Let's do this. I'll just put a lipo on it. Arm it on the floor. Got no props on it, so nothing to worry about there. 1, 2, and 3. Just waiting for it to come back on. It's on and arm. It says it's recording. Disarm. You even get all the stats at the end. I wish I just would focus on this. How do I get you to focus? Focus, you feck. Yeah, anyways, that's not gonna focus. Okay, so it showed it recorded. And it showed me the playback. So I believe it works. Let's go ahead and pop that SD card out. Let's see what it looks like. I get the SD card reader. All right, guys, I'll get back to the chat here in just a second. I just want to finish this last little bit. Display 2. Here we go. Media. There's the 2 recordings I did. There we go, guys. It is working. Look at that, 59.9 megabits. 59.9. This all seems to be working just fine. 24 milliseconds. Obviously, it's very, very close on the bench. So I would say that is a success. A success. Not to be confused with the iFlight success. All right. Let's see. Any other questions you guys got? Anything else you want me to do? Let's see. Brandon Baked Beans. I got to go back and read your stuff. Let's see. I had experience with the normal RPM filter and presets. It's smoother than your current. Just finger on more stuff. I'm also running that at 150 hertz as well, Brandon. That's why I've got the 2 averaging in there. Check DVR for your own chicken. DVR works great. Wrong way, FPV. I'm sold. Doing this today. Again, beta. You may, I don't know what, something bad might happen. It's beta. But if you do have issues, please do the right thing and report it. We make this awesome, and a big thumb to the nose of DJI right now. Is this all going in the replay? Yes, I'm going to take this video. I stream, and I also do a DVR of it locally. I'm going to cut it up and make it into like just a standalone upload. I'll probably do that and get it out like Wednesday. It just takes me some time to do it. Mike's asking if it saves to the DVR, can you arm and get some DVR? See if it shows in the DVR. Yes, it does. You should record it now since you installed the no arm hack. All right. The YouTube replay should be 1080p. It just depends on your internet quality. Bye, Bags. I'm so happy now. I have something to look forward to with my view on goggles. Yeah, man. Look at the Minecraft in the background. Yeah. Tracking's on. Go away. Okay, cancel tracking. Let's see. I got 1080 right now. Just quality. Yeah, you got to adjust your quality. YouTube, especially on mobile, did a thing where they automatically set your video quality, and you need to go in there, hit advanced, and pick your data rate. Flying Ryan, you are not stuck at 144p. You need to adjust that manually. Let's see. The camera lens all the way up into the goggle. I did. This lens is... The lens is big. Like, I can't fit it in the goggle itself. So, Oh crap! What do we do? Okay, didn't record the, but it didn't record the beta. No, it did not record the Betaflight OSD. It doesn't do that, and I don't know if there's a an option for that. It's so much more clear. Yeah, the OSD is so much easier to see now. Can you go back to the normal DJI firmware? Yes, you can. Do you reply for Starlink? Nope. Not going to. I don't know if I'm going to be here in a year. Might be moving. You saw it here first, folks. Yeah, tell your friends. Tell your friends. Oh, sorry. Super chats. My bad. No super chats, according to YouTube. I'm sorry if I missed it. My bad. Free Range Chicken, thanks for the stream and the demonstration. No problem. Thank you so much for the super chat donation. I greatly appreciate that, Free Range Chicken. Yeah, you know, I mean, if you asked, so what you can do is you can go to the WTF project here. Go to WTFOS, and you can go to issues, I guess, or projects. And then, hang on, let me sign in. Sign in? Oh, damn it. Email verification. Why? I mean, I get why. I just don't want to do it. Please verify your device. All right, so what you could do is WTFOS, and you could probably open an issue as a feature request. I'm not sure if this is exactly how to do it. How do you do a feature request? How do you do a feature request? I'm not super up on Discord, guys, but there's probably a way to do it. Do pull request. Yeah, I don't know how to do it, but you can go in there. I'm sure there's a way to communicate with these guys and just ask them for what it is you're looking for. And there's also a Discord. Probably a good place to go if you're going to ask for a feature or if you need some help with it. Just go to the Discord page. Probably the best way to do it. Bobby Bags, $10 super chat. Thank you so much. Tweet FPV, you made it look super easy. Cheers. You know what? I didn't make it look super easy. It was super easy. The real credit goes to the FPV-WTF project. These guys are killing it. Once the stream's over, I'm definitely going and making a sizable donation to these guys just because they're doing this stuff for free, and that's how you keep them going. Back to the chat. Let's see. I assume you can turn DVR off with the Switch 2. I assume so. I didn't install the DVR always on package, but the way the DVR functioned, the way I have it is exactly the way it did before I did any of this stuff. So you arm, DVR starts, disarm, DVR shuts off. Question is, do it. Question is, do it now or wait for a release. That's entirely up to you. I would say if you're flying professionally, I would not do it. Not that I assume there would be something that goes wrong, but there may be some inherent bug in this where it may lock up, cause a crash, cause some damage. If you're flying in risky situations around other people, things like that, I probably wouldn't do it. With that said, it's all risk versus gain. Like, what are you getting out of it that you don't have, that you need, versus what you might get? You're going to get the Betaflight, the full Betaflight OSD with the warning elements hack that I have. I didn't realize how much I was missing out of the Betaflight OSD. I don't like the way they draw the OSD as it is with DJI, but with this full Betaflight OSD, it's huge. An extra 10 megabits, I don't see that being a big deal at all. But there will be more stuff coming for this. That's what I keep hearing, is there are some big things around the corner. And in the words of another big YouTuber, there's big, big things. Big, big things. Really, really big, big things. Big things. Really, really big things. I'm just messing around. Yeah. So, anyways. So, keep an eye on that project. I'm sure once it becomes a full release, you will, or like a full version, like a 1.0, you'll definitely be hearing a lot more about it. FO7 1989. Are you going to use the new Goggle 2 with the Vista unit? No, because it doesn't work. Once they come out and say the Goggle 2 are backwards compatible with the Vistas and Air units, I will definitely buy a set. Until then, nope. eDoc, does it still make SRT files with the DVR? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Any updates on the Beast class? Oh, man, stop asking about that. No. In the last 2 weeks, I've had one afternoon that I got out of work where it wasn't just downpouring, and then yesterday afternoon I had some free time. The grass was semi-dry, and I'm working on tuning the Colas 6 right now. I get that one tuned. I've got 2 more freestyle quads that have to get tuned, and then I'm moving on to the Beast class. But it's just been so damn wet and also so hot. I'm looking forward to fall. That'll be a good time to do that. But right now. No, not the new goggle. I haven't even bought those yet. Athex, yes, I did get your messages. Yikes. 5 days into a 11-day work week. Gross. That sucks, man. I'm sorry. The FPV-WTF project might be our saviors. They might be. They might be. But I would say, here's what I hope but don't hope what happens is they make the goggles too backwards compatible. They make the new goggles or the old goggles forward compatible, but it breaks the root hack. That's what I think might happen. I hope the new ones get backwards compatibility. That'd be awesome. But you never know until it actually happens. It hasn't happened. I mean, I know that's kind of obvious, but with DJI, you just can't go off of rumors or speculations. And warning elements. Yeah, so I did the hack to add warning elements to the craft name, which is kind of a pain in the butt. It's nice that now I don't have to do that. Bobby Back says I'm going to wait till the official release, but if it doesn't come by next spring, I'll root it by then. Yeah. I guess I got to root my V2s now. Yeah, apparently Mobile, Alabama is the rainiest city in the country. I don't know if it's by pure rainfall amount. It was something, though. I can't remember what it was, though. Does anyone know where to get the connector for the Runcam Thumb Pro to battery balance lead connector? No, but you should be able to figure it out. It just count how many pins. Well, I'd have to see what the connector looks like. It's probably like a JST 1.25 or something like that. Fly High FPV, welcome. How you doing, man? Mike Berman, I probably asked this already. Does ELRs have to use with the 2.4 gigahertz minimortal style antenna, or can a wire type like FR Sky diode tend to be used? As long as the antenna is 2.4 gigahertz, it's fine. Doesn't matter where or what manufacturer it comes from. As long as if it's an SMA style, it's the right. It's not RPSMA to SMA. You need to make sure it's RPSMA to RPSMA, male and female, or vice versa, whatever your transmitter has. Buybag's an update for the Goggles V2 for the Avata, and it doesn't block the root hack. I thought I heard. I do remember hearing something like that. I can't confirm that, but that's what I've heard. So that's big. Hang on, let's see. There we go. My head's in the way. Rainiest city in America, Mobile. Mobile is the largest rainiest city in the United States. Mobile receives an average annual rainfall of 67 inches and has about 59 rainy days per year. Located in the Gulf Coast of Mexico, those tend to be mild and rainy. This area is subject to tropical storms, hurricanes during the hurricane season. So basically the asshole of the country. Let's fix this. Yep, there it is. So says Google me right. Through 35 packs. Jeez, I can't imagine flying 35 packs. It'd be crazy. I don't know if I get bored or not. More no shot confirmed. Thumb 1080 uses the 2-pin JST 1.25. Put them on 3 rigs. Okay, so there it is. Runcam Thumb uses the 2-pin JST 2.5. 1.25 2-pin. JST, what is that? Is it, does it look like this? Like the old 1S LiPo connectors? Yeah, yep. I mean, it rains here all the time. It's kind of ridiculous. I thought the same thing. When I moved here, it just nonstop raining. I started doing some research, and I was very surprised about the amount of rainfall. JST PH. There you go. Here's the link to the connector. Maybe that wasn't right. Page 1.25. Too bad I have Runcam Thumb. I bought one, never tried it, never pulled it out of the box, and I gave it away. Yeah. So, the question is, do I just do this to all of my DJI quads, or do I just test it with one? That's a great question. Can I do that? Can I do what? Can I do what? Yeah. Yeah, you can do it to just one and not on the rest. It'll just say waiting OSD at the bottom right. Oh, the poles are backwards. That's a mighty big minus there, guys. Test on air unit audio output. Let's see. Let me see if I got a quad with an air unit on it. Stand by. Oh, wrong button. Okay. I have a quad here with a air unit. Let's get back to the configurator. All right. I have no idea what firmware. I have no idea what firmware is on this thing. I haven't flown this in friggin' forever. Let's see. Let's see what DJI says. And it's on the current firmware. Okay, that's good. Quit. Turn that off. Yes, I know the props are installed, but I am using the smoke stopper, so I am not worried about it arming or doing any of that crazy stuff. But, take your props off. I'm just being lazy. Safely lazy. Let's root the device. Connect. Rudy time. Let's see. While we're doing this, let's check the chat. Attempt step 1. While this is flashing, I guess I gotta find a set of headphones. I figure out. I haven't had a set of wired headphones in forever. I don't have an earbud anymore for flying audio and analog. Oh, hang on. send my messenger. Go find me headphones. Let's see. 50 viewers? That's where he peaked out at? 50? Oof. Why did I do this? Oh, 51? 51 viewers. Alright. So about 15 minutes before JB kicks in here. Let's keep on going. This is one of the air units that had the slow SD card error issue. I have determined that it's a hardware issue. I bought a newer air unit, and I don't have the issue with that, but both my air units here were in the original bundle. Hey, kiddo. They came with the V1 DJI FPV goggles, and both of them do it. So my assumption is that it is because of a hardware issue, not a software issue. Although it was brought out by software, like once you get to the 50 megabits per second firmware, I can't do any DVR to them. Root hack the world. Word of mouth is out on the hack now. You're the first I've seen to do it. Like, yeah, I did a search on YouTube this morning, like root hack on YouTube. Nothing. It's weird. Not surprised. I'm usually never the first to get to anything. All right, so we've rooted the air unit, and now we are flashing the WTFOS to it. Yeah, I do too. Maybe I ought to edit this video and get it out like today before somebody else does. And like I said, I did not research this. I haven't done it before, so you know, this is what most people are going to be going through, is just this first round of trying to figure out how to make it work. I'd say if you have issues, it's probably you should have a bad USB cord. Just a reliable power source. It's probably another necessary thing. Yeah, let's go. Take a couple of minutes installing WTFOS. Oh, and also having a cooling fan on the air unit or the Vista is probably a pretty important thing to do. All right, back home. No protocol for firmware updates. Basically, if you can't follow that, you probably shouldn't be doing it. Yeah, no kidding. I get people that ask me like, hey, how do I solder a new gyro onto my board? I'm like, well, if you're asking me that, ain't gonna happen. Install packages. All right, MSP, yep. I mean, we're here, we might as well, right? And I think that is all we have to do there. Let's go home and we'll disconnect. So, kiddo? Yeah. Love you too. I'm almost done here. Oh my god. Got tumor growing on me. Go away. Silly kid. Alright. We have to connect to the goggles again. Back to the pack. Oh, what happened? What happened? Just lost some stuff. I'm going to assume that's computer related. And not WTFOS. Alright, I don't know what happened there. Lost my chat. Give me a minute here. Bring that back up. Alright. Back to Package Manager. We're on the goggles now. I'm going to add the... let's install that. And let's see. Audio transmission. We'll install that. That should be it. And let's disconnect. Again, I'm pretty sure these aren't paired to this air unit. So I'm going to need to do that. Oh, no, they are. Man, it's been a long time since I've flown this, this quad. Long time. All right. Well, I don't have the custom OSD set up on it, or the Betaflight OSD set up on it, but let's see if we can get some audio. That's not the right cable. Send the messenger. All right. I did add the audio transition on the goggle side. Transmission, yes, I added that. Just scrounged up a set of headphones here. Hey Lawrence, how you doing today, man? On the way back from racing, man. You race, you really got bitten by the bug. You got to be getting really good now. Fly enough. Good thing that didn't happen during the area update. Yeah, no kidding. Bose uses a stupid proprietary connector. It's not, it's like smaller than 1/8 inch. There we go. That's in there. Come on. And I'll plug it in here. Yep, I hear it. Yeah. Absolutely hear it. See if I can hold this up to the microphone. You guys can hear it. Music, shut up. There we go. I gotta mess with my audio sources here for a second. Pause that. All right. It might be mono.
Dad, did you ask me something? Dad, did you ask me to do something? Shh.
All right, I don't know if you guys heard it or not. Let's see. don't know if you guys could hear that or not. Yeah, it's definitely mono. Had the headphones on backwards. I think it's left channel only. Yeah, definitely left channel. Test. Oh, DVR audio. That is a great question there. Let's, I don't know if I can do that. Hang on. Oh. It's recording right now. It's recording right now anyways. All right. Let's see. I have cables and cords and headphones and all sorts of crap everywhere. All right. All right, let's see if we have DVR audio. It seems awfully short. Something weird there. Unconfirmed about the DVR audio, or the audio being recorded to the DVR. We can try that one more time. Just waiting for it to boot up. Okay, Goggles are recording. All right, let's see what we got. All right, let's see. Nope, doesn't sound like there's audio in the DVR, which, I don't know, whatever. Not a big deal. Would have been nice. Hard to be disappointed about this thing. But, yeah. Anyhow. Well, there we are. That is pretty much going to wrap up the live stream. Thank you all for coming out. Make sure that if you do this WTFOS hack, definitely give a donation to the WTF FPV-WTF folk. Anyways, thanks for coming out today and having fun with me, trying this new stuff out. I probably won't live stream next week. We'll probably have to move the giveaway to the week after. If you want to get on that, make sure you go to patreon.com. You can find that at tweetfv.com and subscribe there for as little as $2 a month. Helps out a ton. All right, folks. We'll see you next time, and stay positive. We'll see you. Hack on.